G'day ladies and gents, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy, thank you for joining me today, and we are back with Painting Dave. Of course this is, mum is the word. He'll never look. Yeah, I know he doesn't. And just wanted to say, hi Cherry, hello, how you going? And of course, thank you to Wendy who is moderating the stream. Thank you so much for popping by and taking care of us all. So, here we go. Now, I've made some progress with Dave, but, it was a little green before. I've actually, I've made him not as green, but anyway, but I'm very happy with how it's going so far. So here we go. All right, so I'm going to go away from this area, and Nolani, hello, nice to see you. Oh yes, all right, Wendy, he was zombie-esque, if you like. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to get down here to the, that sounds funny. I'm going to get down to the bike, Dave, if I can put it that way. So I'm actually going to move the camera down a little bit and get down to this area here. Oh, here we go. All right. And I need to do part of his, part of his shirt. Part of his shirt. So, yeah, let's see how we go. All right. Okay, let me just get my reference up here. I'm not. This is not finished, by the way. Can I just tell you that? Okay, so let's just. All right. Okay, I need to get to his shirt. So I hope everyone's week has been really good this week. I hope everyone is well. What can I say? Nothing really changes. No, well, I haven't had any specific changes this week. My boys are going. One of my boys have gone home after they've visited their mum. But yes. All right. So here we go. All right. I think if I was next to her, she would throw a pan at me. Yes, I would. Pardon the pun. Yes, I would. She knows me well, folks. No, they would break. Of course they would break, Cherry, but that's the idea. Break it over her head. Yes. You know what? Oh, hang on. Who have I said? Have I said hello? I've said hello to Nolani. Yeah, I have. Okay. Wendy says, though pans are a hot commodity and they break. Maybe stab me in the eye with a hacked. Yes, that's even better. Rob. Hello, my friend. How are you today? My gosh, we have missed you. We have missed you so much. What is going on for you? We have missed you very much. So, there you go. So how's your wood turning going? Everyone, for people who don't know, Rob's got a YouTube channel and he live streams. So, which is really cool. So, yes. So here we go. Now, now I know, I mean, if you're looking at the reference, I can see that, you know, I don't want to, I've had this discussion with Wendy. We were talking about this earlier. I don't want this to look like a photo. That's the whole point. I don't want to, but again, of course, we don't want him to look like a zombie, of course, poor Dave. Yeah, I don't want, yeah, I just don't want it to look like a photo. That's the whole thing. Yeah. Abigail, hello. Jelena, hello, my friend. Hello. How you going? Nice to see you here. Wow, how's it how's it going there in the UK? I've got my UK friends up there. Yep. Yes. Oh, I've missed you all too. Yes, we have. Actually, we've had conversations. Rob, maybe your ears were burning when we were talking about you on a couple of streams. You know, I said something naughty, and I'm thinking, oh, if Rob was here. Yes. And I've got. Yeah, we got down and dirty last weekend. I can't remember what it was, but it was naughty. It was naughty, and I'm thinking, where's Rob? He would have joined in. Yes, that's right. Last week we were talking about nuts, Rob. And what kind of nuts we would be if we were nuts. That's what we were talking about last week, and we thought, oh, you would have had a real hoot with that one. Okay. Blick had a pan pastel on sale, so hubby was super generous. Bought me 17 new colours. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, what kind of colours? How did he do it? Like, was it a set, or did he just pick colours, or did you pick them and he bought them? That's probably more the case. Here in the UK, it's all about the third wave of COVID. Oh, no way. Oh, we're having some issues here ourselves in New South Wales, but you know, anyway. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, we all want to get vaccinated, don't we? That's, I think, the thing. Or some of us do, anyway. Some of us do. Okay. All right. Just wanted to also tell people about, or just remind people about, I will do it every now and again, because when I mentioned something on our Facebook page, they went, oh yeah, that's right. And then I reminded them, you know, so, you know, remember, if you're entering the self-portrait challenge, let's face it, I'll be interested to see what you'll come up with. And Catrice, hello. How are you today? I'm keeping my masks on too, Jelena says. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, isn't it? For those that do, I'm saying. Nolani says, I picked the ones I didn't have, went for the main colours, and plan on adding white and black for tints, yes, and shades. I only had a few to begin with. Well, there you go. There you go, yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get with the... Oh, God, look what happened there. Yep. So self-portrait. I see, Rob, you may not know. We were talking about, back to you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm keeping my mark. Okay, hang on. What have I done? Okay. Oh, Jelena said I received 2 sets of super granulating paints from Jackson's today. Ooh, when we say granulating, you mean watercolors, don't you? Yes, you do. Cherry says, Chrissy, I've done a line art for my portrait, but it's not a good composition. Okay. Well, just do what you feel. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do what you feel. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. I'm going to I totally understand. I'm thinking mine through. I've been thinking for the last few days. All right. So let's just I'm going to do Dirt Bike Dave. How about that? Let's just go in there a little bit. There we go. Dirt Bike Dave, if I can call him that. Then we've got Motorbike Dave down here. Cherry says, I couldn't work out how to merge photos, so cut them out and stuck them on the main picture and photocopied. Well, there you go. It's just a reference, isn't it? Wendy says, Cherry, Chrissy, have you seen the one Chrissy is working on? Composition doesn't matter. Just do you, as she does Dave. Yes, that's right. That is exactly right. That's exactly right. Okay, let's get to the reference. All right, so here he is here. Now there's a lot of greys, blacks, shadows, and this is going to be really rough. I mean, not when I say really rough, I mean loose if I can. Loose if I can. So let's just start. Okay, now question here. I love the portrait. I think it's your best, Chrissy. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appeared on camera for the first time on my last video and it was awful. No, it wasn't. I saw that. I could do a self-portrait. I couldn't do a self-portrait. Why? I don't understand. Yes, that's all you can do. That's exactly right, Wendy says. Yes, of course. I agree too. I agree as well. Okay, now we were talking about, now what, if you see in the reference, the green and the yellow, that green and yellow is the front end of a dirt bike that Dave, it's a front end of a dirt bike. But all I want is to show the green and the yellow, a bit of the shocky, you know, which is, you know, and then the big yellow panel or the guard, what they call the guard, right there. So for Dave, that means quite a lot, that yellow and green. So it doesn't have to be the bike as such, but that yellow and green is the front of the bike as you're looking at it. Yeah. So okay, so I'm using a combination of black and raw umber extra dark, a well-worn pastel, as you can see, a well-worn pastel. Let's just see how I go. I'm just going to apply colors, strokes, and then go in and just highlight certain areas. I'm trying not to be tight with it. That's what I'm trying not to be. But, you know, I'm trying, okay? I'm not saying I'm succeeding. I'm just trying. Cool looking skin tones. Yeah, they're unusual, aren't they? They were green, more green before the stream. Rob says, the play with light, Chrissy, is achieving a totally awesome. Yeah, I find that the green is also a bit on the glowing. It glows a little bit. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Rob, please tell us, seeing as you've got your YouTube channel, you'll have to tell us about your YouTube channel. and what you do for those people who don't know. I know that I know a lot of us do know, but you'll have to tell us. You'll have to tell us. Yeah. Wendy says, Chrissy, sometimes tight is a much more satisfying outcome, as you can get some lovely details that way. Yes, you can. That's right. You can. I'm not even touching that with a 10-foot pole. That's what I'm not going. She's just a cheeky thing. That's right. I agree. And of course, this is true what she's saying. I'm not saying that she's not. I'm not saying. All right, so here we go. You know what? I hope Dave likes this. I mean, I really do. This is probably the most nerve-wracking. This is the most nerve-wracking thing. It's more, yeah. Anyway, I'm not even. I don't know. I just. Abigail says, Chrissy, did Dave find out you're drawing him, or is it's still a surprise? You know what's really interesting is, because I tell you what, this is the funny story, is that Dave will always share my video. So of course it comes in his feed and he just shares it, my live streams or whatever it is that I post. So I was really careful how I did my thumbnail so he wouldn't see it, so he wouldn't recognize that it's that. So yes, it's a surprise. Yes, it's a surprise, but he's got no idea. And you know, of course, a portrait like this is well overdue for him. You know, one every 6 years, that's all right, isn't it? Poor guy, he's been waiting. I haven't done any work for any other member of the family because I wanted to do his painting first. So that's why I thought, oh geez, I better start. I've got grandchildren coming up as well, you know, to do things for. So I think I better do Dave's first before I do my grandchildren, you know, because he's one of my biggest supporters. So yes, in a nutshell, it's still a surprise. He has no idea. But let's see what happens, hey. Yes, he has been asking forever. He always says, oh, so how's mine going? Yeah. Hidden in plain sight. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. Rob says, I'm basically sharing my journey in learning wood turning. Yes, I try to bite off more than I can chew most of the time. Actually, my channel will be quite boring to people not into wood turning. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think it's that boring, you know. I know that it's for wood turning and it's people that are interested in that. I get that. But, you know, we like to support our friends regardless. It's always a challenge to, you know, to get on and do those sorts of things. You know, we're all very vulnerable at that, I believe anyway. So, you know, putting yourself out there is, you know, it's not easy. So, you know, kudos to you, that's for sure. Wendy says, Chrissy, you don't think anything is boring except maybe me. I am boring. No, you're not. She's not boring. She thinks she is, but she's not. Interesting. Yes. Not boring. Yes. Where is a link to your channel, Rob? Yes. Oh, okay. Maybe Wendy, do you mind trying to find it, because we can't put the link in. We can't put the link in, like, unless you're a moderator or something. Or an admin, we can't put that in. So maybe Wendy can put the link in and we can Yeah. Okay, I have social anxiety, so it's challenging that way. Oh, you know what? After a while, look, I totally get it. I do get it. I understand. But there will come a time when you'll just go, oh, what the heck, forget it, and you'll just do your thing. Ooh, there's a red bit there in his helmet. Let me just let me, is that the bit there? That bit, no, the bit, here we go. There's this bit here. That's the suggestion there. Yeah, there we go. Just leave that there so I know it's there. Okay, yeah, well. You're not boring, Rob. And social anxiety, yeah. Well, you know what? I quite understand where you're coming from. I've become a lot better now, but I was pretty bad before. I was so nervous. Every time I did something wrong, I was so nervous. I was really, really nervous. So, but I'm much better now. I'm actually more relaxed now. I think what I was anxious about was the like the IT side of it, you know, making sure that all your connections were right. I think that's what I was really, really always stressing all the time. Oh, it used to drive me mad. Yeah, but totally get it. My microphone is useless too, so my sound is very choppy on live. Okay. I think if you're going to worry about anything, I think sound is the one that I would be probably putting more attention to, because sometimes if the picture quality isn't all that good, you know, that's the lesser of the two evils. I reckon that, you know, the sound's got to be good so people can hear you nicely. But, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of money on sound. You can get those Rode mics, and they're only tiny, like, sorry, not Rode mic, well, it's the brand Rode, but little lapel mics, which, you know, I know that I can get them here for around about, I don't know, between 20 and 30 Australian dollars, which is quite cheap. And it's an Australian company, so it is cheaper. It might be a little bit more expensive, but Rode is if you're going to go a lapel mic, it is a very good brand, one that I would recommend. I've never had any problems with them at all, so that's something. If you're thinking about sound. There you go. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. That's so cool. Jelena says, what put me off having a YouTube channel is all the hours of editing and lack of space to do the work and filming. Yes, I understand that too. I get that as well. But, you know, I get it. Okay, I get that. The video editing does take a while, and, you know, you're trying to think of how you want to present it and stuff like that. And if you want to have voiceovers, I'm not into the voiceovers, but, you know, what can I say? Because I don't like the sound of my voice, but that's something, you know, Chrissy, get over it, you know, Chrissy, get over it. So, yes, I've got to get over that. Okay. Cherry says, yeah, trouble is that wood turning is noisy. Yes, it is. Yeah, and that's it too. But I suppose the wood turners would appreciate that, so it wouldn't bother them so much, would it? Okay. Cherry says, I know when my hubby is wood turning, he can't hear anything else. Yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go. Right, I need another brush for this, I think. Okay, I need some greys, some dark greys here. Greys, more greys. Here we go, greys. So I need a lot of greys here. So I'll just put that to the side just for the moment. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rob. Yeah, you like the sound of my voice? I say funny things, though. I say funny things. And plus, you know, I can be... I don't... well, I don't have to be as noisy as you. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. And oh, and can I shamelessly plug my Patreon channel? I know I'm just wanted to, so for people who are just, I'm not talking about the people that are in here now and who know me and all of that, but the people who are just discovering me and wanted to find out about Patreon. I do have a Patreon channel, and I was just wondering, Wendy, could you be so kind as to just put a link in the chat there? Yeah, so I mean, I do have all of those details in the description box below. So, if, but yes, I do have a Patreon channel, and on this Patreon channel, it's just a little bit different. I don't do. It's very, very different. It's we do unusual projects, although we do, it's a lot of surreal stuff, but you know, somehow, you know, we'll do you know, fantasy landscapes, but the techniques could lend to doing whatever it is that you do in realistic situations, like for example, you know, bushes and leaves and portraits and stuff like that. So and yes, we do all that kind of stuff. So but yeah, all unusual things. So at the moment we're doing a fantasy landscape, but I also that's on Australian time, Monday night, and we do that, and I think for the Northern Hemisphere it's in the morning on the Monday, I believe. Yeah, very early for the Northern Hemisphere, so that's okay. But it's all available on replay, so that's okay. But you also get to see at least one real-time personal project, which I live stream the next evening. So, you know, there's quite a lot of painting going on, but some of you don't get to see it all. But I can assure you there is a lot of painting going on. Yeah, so a lot of surreal stuff. Yeah. Yeah. What you also get to, I think, if anything, on Patreon, if anything, I give you confidence to go ahead and do subjects that you want to do. I think that's one of my main focuses, is to give you confidence, and you know, you get to learn different techniques, and you get to learn how I'm thinking, how I put things together on a more intimate level, if that sounds, well, it might sound a bit unusual, but yes, it's more, you know, you just get an insight as to pretty much what's going on in my head, whatever I can extract from it that I can. It's a bit difficult to explain what's going on in my head. Hang on, I just asked for that one, didn't I? But yes, it is, yeah, you get to, you get to understand that, how I think and why I put things together the way I do. But that's only for people who are curious. I mean, you know, you may not be, but, you know, you'll do something different with me, that's for sure. I definitely do things outside of the norm and outside of the square. I don't want to be like everyone else. I think that's the problem. I think that's what it is. Or I just want to be me. That's me. Here we go. Wow. What's going on in your head? Scary. There she goes. That's right. Beware. Or hang on. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Ah, geez. Yeah. I'm just putting down the basics here, just the bases here. Oh, Uncle Dave, hang on. Now I've got to explain, this is not Dave Murray, my husband. This is Dave Murray, our uncle. G'day, Uncle Dave. So nice of you to be here. Uncle Dave is watching. There he is. Oh, I love it when family come in. Everyone say hello to Uncle Dave. Oh, Chrissy, how is that? Oh, the cards are getting... No, the cards are all good. They're still going, Jelena. Thank you for asking. No, they're still going. Still going. I've got all of these projects all at once. All at once. Oh, Elaine. Hello, Elaine. How are you today? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hello, Uncle Dave, says Wendy. So nice you can join us. There you go. Lovely, lovely. Yeah. So what do you reckon, Uncle Dave? Does this look like your nephew? Oh, dear. Okay. Yep. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I have to show you a better photo later on. If you're still there, hang on. Let me just do this for a moment because he hasn't seen it yet. The other way. There we go. Oh, there we go. There he is. That's him there. Okay. All right. So let me just zoom in. There we go. There we go. Yes. Isn't it funny? Because my Dave, hubby Dave. So hang on, hubby Dave has got like a capital D, and that's I can see that this is the difference. So. Uncle Dave, mum's the word, okay? I'm not supposed to say anything to Dave. This is a surprise. Like, he's got no idea anyway. He's got no idea. Oh, okay. Looks good. Auntie Anne likes it also. Oh, lovely. G'day, Auntie Anne. So glad you... I love it when family come in and say g'day. Hello, Auntie Anne. How you going? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the only shame. Okay, I'm not going to talk about Patreon again. That's a shameless plug, but I'll do. That's it. Plus, I've got lots of projects going on as well, you know. So, really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. And yes, Jelena, again, I know I mentioned it before. No, the cards are still going. It's just taking longer than what I expected. It's still happening. Don't worry. I work on it once a week. I'm working on the digital side of it now, so not the painting side. I'm trying to save money by giving it to someone else to do, so that's why it's taking so long. Abigail says, Chrissy, it looks like a cover of a book. You will have to write the story now too. Yes, I will. Oh, look, he's definitely got a story, that's for sure. He's done a lot of things in his life, actually, hubby Dave. Yeah. Just want to make sure you can see. Yes, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, nothing shameless about promoting yourself on your own channel. I know, Nolani, you are, you know, I understand that. I have a lot of problems doing that. I always ask, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And I don't want to be a pest to people. I think that's what it is. I don't want to be, yeah. But I've got to get better at doing that, so. But the one thing that I really like is that I enjoy art. I love it with a passion. And can I also say that I've had my ups and downs, and I've had my hits and misses and stuff like that. So for every one hit, I've had 50 million misses. Can I just put it like that? Metaphorically, that is. Yes. So yeah, it's a passionate long road. That's what it is. Oh, there we go. Wendy says, get over it, woman. Okay, no one is going to promote you but you. Yeah, see, that's what I need. I need someone to kick me up the butt. That's what it is. Kick me up the butt. Woman, that's exactly right. I'm loving our Patreon projects. Oh, wonderful, Cherry. Thank you so much. You know what? Cherry's been doing some wonderful work as well. We've got a few that come in on the live stream. We have that come on the live stream, and Cherry is one of them. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Yeah, we do different things. I think that's what it is. We're doing different things, and yeah. But you're still learning to do techniques. We'll do a furry animal at some point, because I know that that's something that you wanted to do. But it'll be a surreal one, of course. You know that, don't you? But you'll get to learn the techniques. You'll get to learn the techniques, and I'll do I've got a dog that I'm going to do, but that's more for Patreon and for the ones that want to do fur with pans and brushes and stuff like that. So that's happening soon. I'm just having a look. Where's Janice? Did she come in? Hi. Oh, there she is. Oh, hi, Janice. Again, thank you as well to Janice, who's also moderating the stream. Okay, Wendy says, I agree, Cherry, and many other have made some lovely progress in their artwork, and seeing that growth is absolutely awesome. Oh, what a lovely thing to say, Wendy. See, she does say nice things sometimes. You know, it's not very often. I would grab that and hold on to that as tight as I can, that one. Yes, yes. So, I'm waiting to see how to do the face. Oh, hang on. Is this the Patreon? On Patreon that we do? Is this other one? That personal project that I'm doing. Yeah. Is that the one that you mean, Cherry? Because that one, yeah, people are seeing real time of me doing this personal project, and it's, dare I say, another unusual piece, if I can say that, although that's probably the norm, I think. Yeah. Wendy says, absolutely, I have seen... Oh, we've seen that. Oh, hang on. Absolutely, I have seen a lot of growth in your artwork. I know I have been quiet, but I do see yeah, because see, Wendy, she's a lurker. She just lurks. That's all she does. She lurks. She lurks a lot. Yeah. Okay, I'm using my small brush now. Still, there's a lot of stuff going on. I know this is for detail stuff, but all I want to do is just outline areas, because this is a very busy helmet, and I just want to outline areas where I think certain things are, so I don't lose my map. Yeah. Vivian, hello. I'm so glad I have got you on time. Hello. Nice to see you here. Hope all is well with you, Vivian. Yeah. All right, here we go. Now this here, these are his goggles. He's got his goggles. He's taken his goggles off his mask, and they're just sort of sitting underneath his chin. So whether they look like goggles, I don't know, but I'm going to see what I can do with that. Most unusual angle too, so I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Only people that have got dirt bikes would understand what this is. All this mishmash, because that's what it is. It's mishmash. Yeah. Putting where the colours are. Hopefully, okay, Wendy says, Chrissy, unusual angles are sometimes a challenge, but can also be satisfying if done right, and it is a success. True. Janice says, so I'm late to the party, Chrissy, so you may have mentioned this, but has Dave seen your painting? Okay, no, he hasn't. Now, Janice, the Dave Murray that you've seen in the chat, that's Uncle Dave, okay? That's Uncle Dave. So Uncle Dave is in the chat and he's watching with Auntie Anne. So, but he hasn't, no, but Dave hasn't seen it. Yeah. No, he hasn't seen it. So yeah, there's a few Daves in the family. Okay. Okay, Abigail says, my headband used to, my headband used to, Oh, my husband. Sorry, my husband used to ride dirt bikes in his youth. Then heavy motorcycles. Now car only or bicycle. Yeah, there you go. And I know this looks a bit weird like that because we know about the ugly stage, remember? So, and these are going to be a bit more redder, but I'm just okay. We need light grey here. Oh my gosh, there's so many greys in this. It can get very confusing here. But anyway, let's see how we go. I'm going to go light grey here. Okay, Rob says, Wendy, a few weeks ago my daughter was doing school from home and on the iPad her art teacher played a video on how to blend pencil and it was your video. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Oh, that is the coolest thing out. Wouldn't it be so... Oh, that is so cool. See? Wonderful. That is super cool. I love hearing stories like that. That's cool. I know this looks a bit weird. I understand, folks, but bear with me. It will come good in the end. It just goes to show that YouTube, there's a wealth of information that people can take advantage of, which is so cool. You know, if you think about something, I'm sure someone else has thought about it, and you just search, and oh my gosh, YouTube is our friend always, isn't it? Definite. There's always someone that's done something. Yeah. Okay. DYAC. Thank you for clarifying. Damn you, autocorrect. Google that when you need a good laugh. That's it. There you go. That'd be me all the time. Yeah. Here we go. It goes there a little bit. My main focus is to have this area loose and much tighter up on like Dave's features, and I know that it's quite a bit of green there, you know, but I like that. The aim is not to make it look like a photograph. That's what I'm aiming for, but maybe not to make him look scary. Hey, that might be a good idea. We don't want him to look scary. Yeah. 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 So tell me what else has everyone been up to? Like, what is anything exciting to report? in your lives that's worthwhile talking about, other than leaky roofs, things like that, which Wendy has experienced lately? Because I know that's what she's going to say. We all know. Yeah. Because let me see what's been happening with me. Yeah, like I said, nothing really that I can just brag about. Just you got hit today. You got Chrissy. You got hit on today. Is that Janice? Really? What's going on there? Okay, just try. Oh, g'day Dee. Hello there. How you going? Nice to see you here. Janice says, what? Chrissy, I was just as shocked as you. I didn't mean it to come out like that. Ah, jeez. Well, you know. Sorry about that. I didn't mean it to come out like that. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Oh, dear. You know how I meant it. Abigail says, I'm having a photo date with 2 parrots on Sunday. I really love them. There you go. And oh, yes. Oh, this is what I wanted to also mention. Okay. Uncle Dave is a very keen photographer. He is awesome. He is an awesome photographer. And might I say, Uncle Dave, there's a few photographers here in the chat, like Abigail and Janice. These ladies are wonderful photographers and have taken some excellent shots as well. So I just wanted to mention that for people that, you know, may not know. Uncle Dave is also a very keen photographer. Yes. And I meant to, I made sure, I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that as well. Sergio, hello my friend, hello. My spidey senses were tingling. Who got hit by what? She got hit on, not by what, hit on. I just hope it was not, no, definitely not a car, but I'm sure Janice will let us know at some point, won't you? Okay. Yes, that's right, Janice. Oh, that's right. Yes, Uncle Dave should join our, yeah, you should actually, oh, Janice, could you pretty please put a link in the, thank you so much. And Uncle Dave, this is where you can actually share your photographs in our Facebook group. This particular group is all about people sharing their you know, their creativeness, whether it be painting, drawing, writing, showing off their wares, so to speak. They can, I'm very welcome for them sharing if they've got a YouTube channel or if they've got a special Facebook page that they've got. I'm so welcome for people sharing, and that's why it's called Share Your Art with Xrissart. So you can share you know, your processes, and you can just talk about, you know, how you go about doing the certain things. Remember, you showed Uncle Dave, you showed me, remember that you showed me that those photos with all of those lovely tricky lights. You should post those, and you should tell us all about that. So that's something very nice. So I just thought I'd mention that. Yes. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to this bloody helmet. Let's get to this bloody helmet. Okay. That's there. That's there. That's there. There. Chandri, hello, welcome. And another photographer too, Chandri as well. We've got Chandri, Abigail, Janice, and Uncle Dave, who are really good photographers as well. There we go. Who are fantastic shots. So I'm hoping, I think I've finally got my internet fixed, and you have no idea, I've had now technicians, I've had technicians come again and again to help me out. You know, it's normally not the case. Normally you're trying to get people to come out to help you, and thank goodness. So hopefully internet is good, sound is good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what's going on here? This is part of his top here. What have I got here? Got to make sure. Okay. I mean, when we're talking about photography, I appreciate the kind of work that goes into photography. It's just, it's incredible what you can also do, you know, post as well. So, you know, for those who have got, you know, like Lightroom and stuff like that, where you can adjust things. I mean, every time I take a photo, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a photographer, I'm just saying every time I take a photo, I don't get the lighting right with my camera, and so we're very lucky that we can adjust and to try to get it to look exactly how it does. Like my paintings, like when I take a photo, I don't know if you've noticed when you've taken photos of your artwork, and you have a look at the photo and you think, oh gosh, that doesn't look, the colors aren't right. So by using, you know, video editing software that you can, you know, play around with the colors and make it look as close as possible to the, you know, to the actual subject. So yes. Okay, we have, oh, here we go. Wendy says we have rain, but Elsa came through Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, now it's just a random storm. Oh, these are these hurricanes that happens to you a lot too, Wendy, doesn't it? Like, you know, they sort of start a long way away, and you know, you're getting the warnings, but then by the time it hits you, it kind of like fizzles out, doesn't it? So which is a good thing. God, we don't, you know, we want you safe, so, but yeah. Now here's a question. You know how, I don't know, it might sound like a dumb question actually. I'm just a bit too scared to say it. Why do we name hurricanes and, I mean, we've got them too, like our cyclones and stuff like that. We call them by names. Why do we call them by names? That's something. I mean, would someone know why we do, why do we call them names? Like, and why are they women? Why are they female names? They're not always women? Are they always? Okay, well, all the ones that I've heard have been female. Well, most of them have been female, so why? I know, because we're very what is it? We're torrential, aren't we? Yeah, if someone can shed a little light on that, I'd like to know why. Why are they female names? Okay, Wendy says, Avagar says, matching the picture to my drawing is a constant struggle, especially when iPhone decides to sharpen it so much. See, that's what I mean. Yeah, mine always, when I take a photo, they're always like so much more exposed, and I've got to take the exposure down and to try to put the contrast back in. So that's my issue all the time. So Cherry says, yeah. Elaine says, yeah, we had a Hurricane Matthew. Okay, well, maybe I'm like an ostrich, head in the sand. It's alphabetical order. Man then woman. Oh, okay. 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 They alternate between male and female, but female hurricanes are more devastating. I'm not joking. It's what I heard. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay, for us, 1 year male and 1 year female. Well, there you go. Wendy says meteorologists learned naming tropical storms and hurricanes help people remember storms, communicate about the effectively and consequently stay safer if and when a particular storm strikes a coast. Okay, right. Sergio says, because multiple storms usually take place at the same time, it is both easier to track them by name and also to inform the population. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's it in a nutshell, isn't it? I've been told. Vicky, hello. Good morning all. Bloody freezing. Absolutely, it's bloody freezing. And I know that people are going to say, really? What's bloody freezing, Chrissy? Well, I'll say 12 degrees is bloody freezing for us. It's cold. 12 degrees. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit for, but 12 degrees. Okay, and Wendy says again, there are 6 lists of names for Atlantic and Pacific storms, which are cycled through every 6 years. Well, there you go. See, who says you don't learn on this channel? Freezing is 12? Yes. And Vicky is closer to, I mean, I'm close to the water, so that's probably warmer. I'm not inland, I'm on the coast, so coastal. Okay, Uncle Dave says, warm there. Warm there, is it? 12 degrees, that's our... that's okay. That's our summer evening, says Cherry. Oh my gosh. Nolani, time for dinner. See you all next week. See you all. See you, Nolani. Thank you so much for popping by to say hello. So sweet of you. Yes. Sergi says, Chrissy, you might want to rephrase that. The only thing that is freezing is the ice on your freezer. Well, yeah. Okay. Rob says, I heard England has more tornadoes than the USA, but ours are tiny and don't cause much damage. Well, there you go. Oh, and Wendy says, and if they reach a certain level of devastation, then those names are retired. Wow, I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Oh yeah, there we go. Bon appetit, Nolani. There you go, from Abigail. All right, so here we go. So that's going there. I'm actually going to take... Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Lynn, hello, welcome. Hi Chrissy, you came to say hello from Canada, watching on TV. Well, hello there, hello. Hello, how are you going? G'day. So glad for you to pop in and say hello. If you're watching on TV, gosh, that would be big. Big. Oh dear. Okay. Now there's this is like this bit that's here. It's like a if you can see it, it's sort of bluish, but I might just it's like the neck guard here, which I'm trying to define a little bit. Okay, Dee says, we have Hurricane Elsa hitting Florida. Wisconsin has tornadoes. Now I have to worry about my daughter. We just moved to California with earthquakes. Oh my gosh. Wonder why that is. We have cyclones. We don't have hurricanes or tornadoes. We have cyclones. Well, I don't know what the different, hurricanes, cyclones, typhoons, tornadoes. I'm sure that little group has little different things. And it's a whole heap of wind. I'm pretty sure about that. I know that that's one thing that they've got in common. But I'm just saying that they don't call them. Yeah, they don't call them hurricanes and tornadoes here in Australia. We call them cyclones. Yeah. Yeah, and Lynn says it is. Oh, the you mean me on TV? It is big. Oh wow. I hope it's clear. Okay, Vicky says same thing, Chrissy. They spin different ways. Oh, well, there you go. Same thing, but they spin different ways. Yeah. Well, there you go. Wow. Here we go. Hurricane, Wendy says, hurricanes are tropical storms that form over North Atlantic Ocean and the Northeast Pacific. Cyclones formed over the South Pacific and Indian Ocean. Typhoons are formed over the Northwest Pacific Ocean. Wow. Wow. Yeah, all the same thing. Yeah. All the same thing. Chrissy, Janice says, it's a cyclone. Elsa is a cyclone, the one here too. Okay, says James. Okay. Oh yeah, Apple TV it is. Oh, there you go, Lynn. It is clear. Oh my goodness. So you can see every single solitary wrinkle. Okay, Uncle Dave, catch up next week. Okay, Uncle Dave, thank you so much for popping in to say hello. Say hello to Auntie Anne as well. Say goodbye. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. This is where I've got to make some decisions. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, Vicky says, you are tiny on the screen, Chrissy. No worries, wrinkles. Okay. Then I'm safe. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've just become a blur because I moved real quick and the camera's trying to focus on me. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Rob says, I'm still awake. I was very sleepy before I joined you. Okay. Because what time is it in the UK? It's got to be late. It's got to be real late. It must be like 1 or is it 1 o'clock in the morning? Because I know it's yeah, a little bit, yeah. And for Chandri and for Abigail, it must be really late. Okay. Okay, Lynn says, years ago I ordered same brushes you use for PanPastel. Oh, okay. So have you used them? Oh, Lynn says I'm safe. Have you used them? And tell me, what do you think? How do you feel by using them, if you've used them? Okay, there you go. It's 12:15, says Cherry and Rob, because they're same time zone there. Vicky says, I have to call the UK. I keep forgetting. Yeah. Dee says, I am casting to a 55-inch TV, and you look just one. There you go. Thanks, Dee. I'll take any compliment I can get. Don't worry. Okay. And you like them, Lynn? Oh, good. Okay. Do you use them the same way I use them? Making a lot of, I mean, the I've got the microphone, which is so close, and I know that sometimes it makes a lot of noise, like the actual brush noise on the surface. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Rob. That's very kind of you to say that. Okay. Okay. That was the goal. There you go, Lynn. That's fantastic. I wanted to make a point about PanPastels, and that there's a question which I saw on a Facebook forum, and one that I wanted to talk about also. The question was, the person was a watercolorist, a watercolor painter, artist, and wanted to use pans, and wasn't sure how, wanted to take up PanPastels rather. And she was asking about certain questions. How could you mix watercolor and pans? I've seen some beautiful work where artists have used watercolor as a base, and of course you wait for it to dry completely, and have used pans to accentuate certain or contrast and shades and stuff like that. So for people that are wondering, could you use watercolor painting underneath and pans on top? And the answer is yes. When I saw that, I go, oh yeah, definitely. Abigail says, Chrissy, I wonder if drawing someone works like a voodoo doll. If you use a really sharp pencil, would Dave be tickled? Ah, you are so, you know what, you make me laugh. That is so funny. That is so funny. Who knows? I might just I'm sure he's tickled enough with this painting, if that's the case. Pastel sticks these days. Okay, there you go. Vicky says, yes, I do this. Watercolor and pans is beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Yes, beautiful on watercolor, says Lynn. Yeah, for sure. Because people were asking about that, and I'm thinking, yeah. All right. Let me take this off. Okay, there's a bit of grey going on here too, and it's a light grey that's going on here. There's a bit of dark here and light grey here. Oh, g'day, Reb. Hello there. I have a pen with waterproof ink. First of all, Reb. Okay, I have a pen with waterproof ink. A guy on YouTube, Tio, I know this guy. Yes, has reviewed a pan. Yes, a pen. I know who you're talking about. I follow him as well. I haven't watched some of his videos for a long time, but I am subscribed. And by the way, welcome, Reb. Nice to see you here. Thank you for your comment. Okay, this is beautiful. Hi from, is that New York? Oh, New York City. Wonderful. Thank you so much for popping in. Always welcome, of course. Here we go. I know the fellow. He's from this. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Tio. He's from Singapore, isn't he? He's from Singapore, Reb, isn't he? Yep, I'm pretty sure I know the guy. And he was always into watercolors, and he was used to share books on lots of things. He actually he would take his sketchbook everywhere, isn't it? That's the one, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he's great. Yeah, we're talking about the same person. Yeah. Do you use PanPastel mediums? This is it. This is PanPastels. This is it. All of this has been done with PanPastel with pastel pencils. Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood. Do you use pastel mediums? Very rare, almost no, to be honest. I don't, because I know that there's a blending medium and stuff like that, and I don't use them, to be honest. Yeah. Well, there you go. Vicky uses the blender. The mediums from the... Yes, there you go. I gotcha. That's all right. I got it eventually. Sorry. I know this is looking very weird. That's okay. Just putting down certain colours. Okay. Yeah. This is his helmet. His helmet is blue. He's got a blue helmet. This one. Abigail says, Lindsay the Frugal Crafter, there you go, had unboxed a box of 520 different shades of Brut Funa coloured pencils. It came in 2 huge suitcases and a real dream. I wonder what they're like. Dave! Hello, Dave! Nice. Hello, Dave. Evening. Hope all... this is another Dave. Dave Phoenix. This is from the UK. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Getting all excited, aren't I? Okay, hope you're all good. Paintings looking great. Thank you so much. Vicky says, I only rarely use the blender. It's not great for painting, drawing over, and changes the tone. Yes, it does. I can't stay. I'm sorry. I'm playing a game Fallout 76, but we'll rewatch this. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Reb. Thank you so much for popping in to say hello. It's just lovely to have you around. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Great work. Okay. Okay. And she, okay, all right, Abigail, she loved them. Okay, cool. Maybe, like I haven't got enough, hey? But that's a lot of colours. That would be really awesome. I wonder what they're like. I mean, for me, I would just, I mean, of course, light fastness is a big deal. Of course, it's a big deal. But having said that, you know, I love colours. Must have a look. I think, Jean, hello. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Yeah. Well, I want to get these coloured pencils before I can't. While I'm working full-time, I can do this. When I'm not working full-time in my proper job. Wendy says, Chrissy, yes, yes, you love colours. Specifically the colour green, as of late, yes. One of my favourites. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, there you go. Okay, blue here as well. You know what? I'm hoping that I can finish this weekend. Wouldn't that be nice if I could finish this weekend? I also need to walk away from it as well quite a bit, so sort of the helmet sort of goes there. God, I hope he likes it. Anyway, if he doesn't, well, that's tough titties, eh? Tough titties for me, not for him. Okay, they are beautiful and and cost about €140, 520 pencils. Great pastel tints. Hang on, are they? Did you? Hang on. Oh, the pastel tints, like. Oh, I see the light colours. Yeah, sorry. Right, gotcha. The cost. The cost. What's the cost? Are they expensive? Who makes them? Who makes them? No, but hang on. Is that the, you know how Faber-Castell have polychromos? That's what I mean. Like, is that the company? Because I've never heard of it, that's all. You know how they've got different, so is that, okay, all right. Okay. Brut Fun, is that how you pronounce it? Is it Brutfuna or Brutfuna? Brutfuna? Coloured pencils. Sounds like it could be German. Brutfuna. Is that how you... Okay, Dave says, okay, I'm finishing your painting. Okay, I'm finishing your painting in a weekend. He will be stoked. Yeah, he will be. I hope so. But you see, you know what I'm going to do with this? Once I've finished, I want to frame it. He still won't know. And I'll frame it and I'll put it in the living room somewhere where I know that he can see it, and then see what his reaction's going to be. And of course, like, I've got to be careful with my thumbnails because he shares my work. So I don't know. I have to do a good job of hiding it. That's all I got to do. Okay. Lynn says, not retail price. Maybe cost what company pay. Okay. It is German, but I think produced in China. Okay. Lynn says, yeah, he will love it. I hope he does. I hope he does. Okay, that's skin tone there, so okay, here we go. Just making this bit here darker. Okay, Lynn says, cost price, what company pays? Okay. Love your new look. Shades. Oh, that's right. You haven't seen me for a while. Yes, I've gone blonde. Actually, I'm going grey, but I'm hiding it with blonde. That's what's happening. In a nutshell. There we go. And this part here is Dave's sleeve, so I better make sure that that's there. Although it looks probably the same for you there, but I will adjust. I will adjust. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Wendy says, Chrissy, we are revisiting. Are we revisiting nuts? Do you want to? What kind of nut are you? If you were a nut, what would you be? Is the question. Okay, Abigail says, I'm smashing napkins on my mixed media sketchbook. Ooh. And of course, Abigail, everyone, I don't know if everyone's seen Abigail's sketchbooks. She makes them. She makes them, and they are just beautiful, just beautiful. You should. I haven't seen you share this on Share Your Art so people can see, but I know that a lot of we're friends together. But yes, okay, yes, they are gorgeous sketchbooks, says Wendy. Yes, most definitely, most definitely. Hang on, now let me zoom out. Hang on, let me take away Dave's photo there, because let's just do that, eh? All right. Oh, the other way. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Well, you know, a portrait is better than none, isn't it? Okay, Jean says, okay, I'm going to sleep. Good night and have fun with the paint. Thank you so much. And I'm wrapping it up for today's session. But look, thank you so much for hanging out. Like, particularly you guys that are like in the UK, that it's like in the middle of the night, early hours of the morning. I'm so happy that you guys are around. All of our friends, and thank you for all of the new people that have come in. Please come again. Please come again. You are always welcome. You're always welcome. So on that note, I just wanted to say goodbye to everyone. See you all next time. Thank you so much for hanging around and watching, and I'll see you next week. How about that? Same Chrissy channel, same Chrissy time.